Welcome back to the Dom Record YouTube channel. I am currently out in South Carolina, in Beaufort, South Carolina, and I am delivering a load. I know you're probably wondering, well, why is he in a hard hat and a safety vest? I'll flip you around and I'll show you. This is what I've been talking about was coming to the channel, so let's show you. That's right. Purple is officially flatbedding. Me and the wife bought this flatbed back in May. Took me a couple months to get the new VIN tag, so I could have it inspected and get my tag, get insurance on it and all that stuff. But this is officially the first load with the flatbed. So this was a load of cast stone going to this new Aldi out here in Beaufort, South Carolina. Trailer did great, Purple did great. It's nice not having to drag that 20,000 pound reefer around. And 37,000 pounds on this flatbed felt like 37,000 pounds total. So it was a good trip, and we're getting unloaded now, and then I'm gonna get out of here, head down to Savannah, Pooler, Georgia, and I am gonna pick up a load going back to Atlanta for 2 stops, floor and decor. I assume it's gonna be crates of tile or boxes of tile in crates, because I gotta tarp it. So we'll see how that goes. It's been a long time since I've tarped anything, but I got the tarps, I got the bungee cords, I got everything I need, so we'll get it done one way or another. It might look like a balloon going down the road, but nah, I'll get it right. So but yeah, this was the news that was coming to the channel. I wanted to make sure it was official and it was happening, and I was under a load before I showed y'all what's going on. So this is a 45-foot Transcraft Eagle, spread axle, of course, and it's a good trailer. I got it for a good price, and it was road ready to go, so I couldn't ask for more. The only thing that I had to do was put new DOT tape, reflective tape down the sides and across the back. All the lights already worked. That was a good thing. The frame was, had a bunch of rust on it, surface rust. So of course I spritzed that up with a little rattle can rebuild, and I put my trailer number on there, 101F. I inspected it, got the new VIN tag, and got it tagged and entitled, and here we are. We're doing it. And I'll get back with y'all in a little while whenever I head down towards Savannah. Alright guys, so I got my second flatbed load of the day picked up. Hung out here in Savannah. Got to hang out with Garrett a little bit. We went and ate some food. Went to his house. Hung out there for a little bit, and then he ended up getting a load, and we're going to be able to run together for the first time since he's been driving a truck that isn't Purple. Driving a truck on his own. We'll finally get to run together for about 130 miles, and so that should be fun. We've always wanted to do it, and we're finally going to get to do it. So I'm glad I hung out here for the day and met up with him, and we're going to have a good time. We both got our dogs with us. I don't know if you can see him back there. There he is. Monkey boy. Later. There he is. today. The dog's 12 years old, and he's never been trucking before. In his younger years, he wasn't really good at riding in a car or anything. He'd get sick, and then he kind of grew out of that now, and so I decided I'd take him trucking. Didn't want to leave him at home, so he's trucking with me. We're going to be trucking with Garrett, and we are on our second flatbed load with the new trailer. So exciting things are happening. As I promised for the channel, we're going to make it better and go from there. But I'll hop out here and show you what we got on the flatbed. I thought I was going to pass out this afternoon. Tarping a load in Savannah, Georgia in July is no joke. It was a task. I was drenched with sweat from head to toe, and it was rough. I left straight from the pickup. I went straight to the quick trip, filled up my big giant to-go mug with water one time, then I went back in and I filled it up with a whole big thing of Dr. Pepper. I've been drinking on that all day, so but yeah, I'll hop out and show you what we got on the flatbed. So I brought to South Carolina from Georgia, I brought cast stone. So basically it was a bunch of, I don't know, I guess they were bricks really, but they were all in different patterns, and they all linked together somehow because I had the instructions for the builder of the Aldi store on how to link them together and what pieces go where. So basically it was a giant puzzle, and so I brought that down. That was 37,000 pounds, 19 pallets, and now I've got 11,000 pounds on of, you guessed it, what did I do for 10 years? I hauled granite countertops. Well, so I've got prefabricated granite countertops on here now in crates. There's 4 crates, and there's 2 deliveries back home at 2 different floor and decor stores. So I will be making those deliveries tomorrow, and I'll probably let y'all join me for that, and we're gonna get it done. So let me hop out and show you what we got. My boy, my boy. Who that? I said, who that?
Just me, little old me.
You gotta fuel up his Peter.
That's right. Don't you wish you had a board on?
I do. Yeah.
And you put one on.
I just wish I had a big sleeper. Pump a little off in mine too. Here's what we got for a load, guys. 4 crates of prefab countertop. I don't think it's that bad of a tarp job. It stayed dry and rained earlier. It wasn't blowing around when I got on the interstate earlier, so that's good. Alright, well, we're gonna get rolling here in a minute. we made it to our second delivery. We're getting unloaded now, waiting on them to come pull it off. Get rid of this last crate of countertops. And we will get to go to the house. I got back into Atlanta about 2 a.m. last night. After me and Garrett ran together, we had a good time. It was fun. To finally get to run with him. And I laid down until about 8 this morning. I got up and went down to Sharpsburg, Georgia and dropped. And then now I'm up in Cumming, Georgia, dropping this. And then I'm going to the house. Maybe have a cold beer, I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. Everything stayed tarped, everything stayed dry, everything was good. So we're gonna get this off and we're gonna go to the house. So yeah, I'll give y'all a little look at the trailer. Now that it's good daylight, up close. So I put new DOT reflective tape all the way down both sides and across the back. Did a little painting on the frame just to make it look a little better. There's no, structural damage to the frame. It's just a lot of surface pitting and stuff like that. I did build this bracket right here. And I mounted this toolbox that I had laying around. And I know people are gonna say, oh, well, why does it stick out so far? Well, I did that so that way if I get a bigger box, a wider box, a deeper box, whatever, I can move it around where I need it and my bracketry will still, match and be the way I need it to be. This is just the box I had, so that's what I went with. But nice sturdy bracket. And so it's got 11R 24 5s on it, and most of the tires are decent. These right here are gonna need to go pretty soon. These are some old drive tires that somebody put on it, but they're pretty weather checked, so they're gonna have to go soon. Those two are good. These two back here are phenomenal. They're great. And the inside one on this one's good. This one's still got good tread, but it's weather checked in the tread area and a little bit on the sidewalls. So before I put stuff that's too heavy on there, I'll get a couple tires changed out, at least two on the outsides, the ones that got the weather on them. And then I'll move one of those tires that's still decent enough to be a spare tire, because this one here, same thing, it's weather checked and the tread's not great, so we'll get it swapped out with one of those back there. But yeah, trailer did great. My main thing when I was looking for a flatbed is I wanted a built-in headache rack that's removable in case I get a load that's got front overhang or something like that. I can take it off. But I didn't want to put a big bulky headache rack on the back of Purple, just for the fact that I think it looks goofy when you're pulling around a reefer or a dry van and you got a headache rack on there. I'd rather be able to stow all my stuff in a side box, strap my tarps down to my trailer or strap them down on my catwalk and all that. But that way I don't have to have a big bulky headache rack on Purple. But yeah, under here it's got all new airbags, all the way around. All new brakes all the way around. But at least on the front axle. Back axle's still good, but not as good as the front. But yeah, got aluminums in and out, all the way around the trailer. I got to do some rewiring so I can put LED tail lights in. These are the old incandescents. I did put a new LED tag light in there because the tag light wasn't working. And then the guy that had it before me put these LEDs, reds in there. And then I'm going to switch the side marker lights out to LED. And there's one missing here, so yeah. But she's officially a moneymaker now, so that was the goal. Get out and make some money with it without having to spend a lot of money on it. So that was the vent tag was the pain in the butt again. I don't know why I always buy trailers that have vent tags that are rotting off, but that's just the way it is, I guess. When you buy old trailers, they don't have vent tags and stuff left on them anymore. All the years of the weather and the salt and everything else, so. But, alright guys, well that's going to end it off for this one. I'm going to get this crate off of here and then I'm going to get my butt home and chill out and relax a little bit in the cool AC. It's like 90, 91 out right now. It sucks. So, but we'll get back with you on the next one. We'll see what we be hauling the next time.